This is the deadliest mistake in all of Dungeons & Dragons, and I will show you exactly how it kills players. 108 people. One dies at midnight. The odds? 0.9%. Guess who dies? Greetings, friends. This story doesn't come from my table. Instead, it comes from a game of XCOM TTRPG. But the lessons you'll find here will apply to every D&D game that you ever run. You may think your party is the exception, but this story proves that there are no exceptions, and that the dice have a sense of humor. The story comes from an anonymous user, and it begins. The year is 1980. The whole party consists of agents of XCOM, a special force devoted to fighting alien infiltrators. We're tracking an alien sympathizer. We see him go into a place called Club Heaven. We needed eyes on him, so we decided to split the party. But splitting the party was just mistake number one. What they signed next sealed their fate. One of us would go in to make sure that our quarry didn't give us the slip. The rest of us stayed in the car. Agent Dima enters, and the receptionist gives him a liability form to fill out. He doesn't want to appear suspicious, so he signs without reading. He's told that he is the 107th person to enter the club. He steps inside, the air gets sucked out of the room, and he blacks out. Later, he awakens to find a lavish bar and lounge area where a bunch of beautiful, trendy people are flirting and drinking, schmoozing, etc. He spots our target, so he plays it cool and tries to blend in. I bet when he tries to blend in, he didn't spill his drink on his thumb. After a while, the group in the car starts getting anxious, so we send in a second guy, Agent Mormont. Same routine. Sign waiver, blackout, wake up in the lounge, guest number 108. In this lavish lounge, Dima and Mormont meet up. Together, they start discreetly questioning the guests around the club. They manage to suss out the secret of Club Heaven. At midnight, one guest is chosen at random and killed. The whole thing is basically a huge adrenaline rush for its clients. The boredom of rich people is simply beyond me. Have you ever had a player sign anything without reading it first? If so, comment guilty below. The Game Master tells us there are 108 people in the club, and he's going to roll a 1d108, thanks to Roll20, and if any one of their numbers comes up, that's it. Dead. 2 agents plus 106 guests. The math is definitely in our players' favor. But dice don't care about math. It is now 5 minutes until midnight. Dima is freaking out, both in and out of character. He is convinced something terrible is going to happen to him. Dima tries to leave, but armed guards at the door are quick to deter him. Agent Mormont, on the other hand, is playing it cool. Out of character, Dima's player is convinced it's going to be him. He is shaking, he is sweating at the table, he is biting his nails. In the back of the car, we are convinced that it's a trap, so there's no way any of us are going in there. So we wait. Inside the club, Dima is losing it. He is saying his farewells. He's telling Mormont to give his last words to the rest of the team, and Mormont is completely unaffected. He's drinking and flirting happily, telling Dima it's fine, he'll be fine, just fine. The time comes. This is the moment. One roll, one death. Midnight. A clock chimes loudly. The lights in the club go out. Everything is completely dark, and our game master makes the roll. It comes up 108. Mormont's number. He was so sure he was going to be fine, both in character and out of character, and suddenly he's gone. Vaporized in front of the two women he was attempting to woo. Our whole table erupts in laughter, except for poor Mormont's player. Thankfully, he took it in stride after the initial shock wore off. But we then had to explain to XCOM headquarters how we lost an agent at a life-gambling nightclub. Suffice it to say, we all got demotions for that one. So what did we learn, friends? First, read the fine print. Second, never trust the odds. And third, never, ever, ever split the party. Now it's your turn, friends. What is the unluckiest dice roll you have ever seen at your table? Please tell me and drop it in the comments. If one of them is unlucky enough, I'm gonna have to draw that story and put it in a future video. If you love D&D chaos and illustrated TTRPG stories, then please hit subscribe. I've got a ton of these stories already made and waiting for you to watch, and I have more on the way. So until next time, friends, thanks so much for listening, thank you for watching, and may your dice roll high and never be cursed.